Hello, everyone. No, I'm not home for dinner. A young gentleman is calling for me. I tried everything I could to keep him from coming here, but he's calling for me. I'd let him stay for dinner, but I'd rather him take you in easy doses. And I've tried to prepare him just a little, but just please don't make it any worse than you can help. Don't read him any plays, Mother, and don't let any snakes bite him, Grandpa, because I like him. And I wouldn't dance for him, Essie, because we're going to the Monte Carlo Ballet tonight. Who is he? Well, he happens to be the vice president of Mr. Kirby & Co., Mr. Anthony Kirby Jr. Yes, Essie, the boss's son, just like the movies. Am I going to marry him? Of course. Tonight, actually. Meanwhile, I have to go upstairs and put on my wedding dress. Would you just let me know the minute that he comes? And I mean the minute that he comes. I can see them dance every night of the week. I think they're marvelous. You know something? I wouldn't trade a minute of this evening for all the rice in China. No, cross my heart. And there's a lot of rice in China. It's getting pretty late, isn't it? I don't want you to go. So you'll stay? I'm planning on taking my vacation during the last 2 weeks of August. I don't think I'll be going anywhere. I like the city during the summertime. You normally go to Maine, don't you? Well, it would be nice if you, Oh, no, Mother, you weren't interrupting anything. No, it's okay. Good night, Mother. No, don't, Tony. Listen, I wanted to tell you this a long time ago, but I didn't have the courage. You're of a whole different world, a whole different kind of people. I mean, your family and mine, they wouldn't work. They just wouldn't work, Tony. And hello, Essie. Yes, the ballet was lovely. No, just leave Mr. Kirby alone. No. Yes, we all agree that you're just as great of a dancer as Ginger Roberts. Now, good night. You see, Tony? That's what it would be like. No, it isn't. It's never quite that. I love them deeply. Some people could break away, but I couldn't. And I know that they do rather strange things, but they're gay and they're fun, and I don't know, there's just some kind of nobility about that. And it goes deeper, Tony. Your mother believes in spiritualism because it's fashionable, and your father raises orchids because he can afford to. My mother writes plays because 8 years ago, a typewriter showed up on her doorstep by mistake. It never occurs to any of them that... Yes, hello, Grandpa. Yes, the ballet was lovely. And yes, it's a very nice hat, Grandpa. Just good night. And... No, Donald, you weren't interrupting anything. Yes, Donald. No! Yes. Good night. Now do you see? Could you explain Donald to your father? Could you explain Grandpa? You couldn't. You couldn't, Tony. You just couldn't. Look, I love you, but I love them too. No one has a family like mine, and they can't change. I wouldn't want them to change. Good night, Tony. Mother, could I borrow a piece of paper? I wanted to make a list for Reba tomorrow night for dinner. Oh, thank you. So, I'll be home tomorrow at 3. Could you have everything down in the cellar by that time? That means the typewriter, and the snakes, and the xylophone, and the printing press. That'll give me plenty of time to set up the table and fix the flowers. You'll do that for me, won't you, Mother? And I figured we better have the cocktails ready by like 7:15 in case they decide to get here just a little bit early. And no, I'm not trying to impress the Kirbys. I just want everything to go off well. So you'll do that for me, won't you? I love you so much. Y'all are just the best family in the entire world. Oh, but Tony, we weren't expecting you until tomorrow. I wasn't... Have you all met? I apologize. I'm afraid I'm not very, presentable. Well, I guess we better see about getting you some dinner. While they get that ready, why don't you tell us about your orchids, Mr. Kirby? You know they take 6 years to bloom before they... Oh, Donald, just take it to the kitchen. Mr. Kirby, please just tell them all about the orchids. I'm sure they would just love to hear it, and... Excuse me. Oh my goodness, Mr. Kirby, are you okay? Are you hurt? What do you mean Mr. Kolnikov wanted to wrestle him? How could you do such a thing? Why wouldn't someone stop him? Wait, please don't go. Please, I've ordered you scrambled eggs and plain salad. Just, please don't go. All right, I'm off for the train. No, Mother, I want to be by myself. Please, just away from everybody. I wish I lived with a family that didn't always just forget everything, that behaved the way that other families do. I'm sick of cornflakes and Donald and just everything. Why can't we just be like other people? You know, roast beef and 2 green vegetables and a place you can bring your friends to without... Ed, would you bring down the rest of my bags, please? Please. That must be the cab.